Yeah. Let me turn this bitch on. Yeah. It's the one and only out to the Q, man, and I'm back. You dig me? And this time we got old Bootleg Kev. Bootleg Kev. Shout out Bootleg Kev, man. One of the hardest working people in the radio, entertainment, podcasting industry, man. And apparently, judging from the title, man, ESTG walked the fuck out that bitch, man. Shit, let me turn this volume down or up a little bit. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, y'all should be able to hear me a little better now. I don't want to have to keep picking up the mic, but anyways, let's get to the motherfucking content. Go subscribe to Bootleg Kev podcast. You dig me?
Yo, Bootleg Kev show, man. We got a special guest in here. ESTG, Louisville in the building. Welcome, sir.
What's up with you?
I haven't seen anybody smoke what you're smoking. What are we smoking right now? What is this? Is this like just a black and mild?
Black and mild, yeah.
It's a filtered tip black, Bootleg Kevin. How the fuck haven't you seen that before? How old is that nigga? Bootleg Kevin is like 40, right? Yeah, what the fuck you talking about? You seen a filtered tip black? That shit been out for like 20 years, no cap.
Okay. Is this like it's just a more flavorful cigarette?
I don't even know if you would say flavorful. It's just a bigger cigarette.
Is it stronger than like regular, like if you smoked a Newport, was that stronger?
It's like 3 Newports.
Oh.
I'll
give it a shot. I'll give it a shot.
It's smooth, it ain't really.
It's not bad.
You ain't supposed to inhale it like it.
I didn't really inhale it.
I thought you...
I wanted to taste it, you know? Pause. Super pause.
Super.
Welcome though, man.
What up?
Yo, I just saw your new video. You've been dropping hella records. I mean, we've been waiting on a new album, so I know that is what is coming. You're not dropping all this music for nothing.
Right.
Album is done?
Friday.
Friday is coming? Are you like in the studio all the fuck?
Hey, I got a question, yo. All right, so ESTG first like really blew up, like what, about 2 years ago, maybe? Lick back and all that type of shit when he was already dropping shit. Is he even still like popular? Like, are y'all still listening to ESTG or ESTG? And I like him. I'm not dissing. I'm just saying because I'm like, I don't really hear many people playing that shit no more. I'm just keeping it in the band. I'm not saying it's whack, but maybe I'm not around the right people. Y'all let me know in the comments. Is he still getting play?
Fucking time, or do you like, yo, this week I'm just knocking out a bunch of shit and then I'm gonna go do shows, I'm gonna go get my bag? Like, what is your like creative process like?
I'm always getting money, so.
Always getting money?
I'm always getting money.
I could see that.
Just record, whenever. You feel me? I got my own studio, so.
Yeah. Can you record yourself? Like, are you good with Pro Tools?
That's how I started when I was on house arrest. That's how I learned how to, when I first started rapping, that's how I learned how to record.
That's the most important thing, because then you don't have to depend on nobody to record some shit.
But now I got engineers.
Now you got your engineer.
Yeah.
You have some serious jewelry. What is the newest piece between these two pieces?
This one I've been having.
This is like serious.
All this for I just got this one, the Lamborghini G.
When you get a piece like this, right? Yeah. Do they charge you full price, or do you get any sort of ESTG discount?
I don't want no discount. I don't want no discounted jewelry.
I'm just curious. I would take the discounted jewelry.
That nigga country is a bit nigga. I don't want no discounted jewelry. Your country. No, that nigga. That nigga funny as a bitch. Damn, I thought I had some water in here, y'all. Let me grab some water. All right, my bad, gang. My bad. I had to get the water, man. Stay hydrated, y'all. On some real shit. You feel me? Oh, shit. The fuck? How did that even fucking happen?
I'm just curious. I would take the discounted jewelry.
Nah, hell no.
I feel like back in like the early 2000s, a lot of rappers had the discounted jewelry.
Pretty. Do they still got it now?
I would have to ask Boozy.
Boozy got a lot of that. Boozy
Do you
got
remember the old school Boozy jewels?
Boozy still got that shit. He still got that shit right now.
Do you remember Brian Pumper, the porn star?
No.
Oh, Brian Pumper had these jewelry, bro. He's the one who turned out Lawrence Fishburne's daughter.
Who?
Lawrence Fishburne, the Neo from The Matrix, the bald black guy. Do you
man.
want the red pill or the blue pill? So there was
Both
a porn
of 'em.
star named Brian Pumper, and he.
This nigga, ESTG told us on both of them. He want both of the pills. This nigga, it's a saying, nigga. It's a line from the movie. He's not asking you which pills you really. This nigga said he just want both of them. He don't care what kind of.
Turned out Lawrence Fishburne's daughter, but he had these giant jewels.
Let's quit talking about the porn, motherfucker. Let's get off of him.
Yeah.
Let's get off. Pause.
He said, let's get off of him. Pause. Yo, so I actually heard that you're a huge Joe Rogan podcast fan. Is this true?
I'm kind of new to Joe Rogan.
But you've been kind of getting hip to his universe a
I
bit.
just think it's funny. I think he's sarcastic. He be letting people they be saying they shit up there, and he act like he's like, oh yeah, for real. But you could tell. I don't know. He might be for real, but I think it's funny because I think he be joking with them and they be dead ass serious.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. How'd you like get it?
I'm new to the whole YouTube world. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm figuring out that's like the new TV.
It is the new TV, and then you like kind of let YouTube just feed you
Whatever,
the algorithm.
Whatever,
like,
whatever it is. Yeah, you sit there and wake up. If you go to sleep, wake up.
Have you seen Theo Von's interview with YG?
I don't want to offend nobody. I don't know.
Theo Von is the white dude who's like kind of got the country accent, but he's fucking hilarious. He's a comedian.
A white dude with a country accent. That sounds
so
like.
So he had YG on, and YG was like, showed him Sexy Red. And he was like, oh yeah, I like me some of that. And YG's like, you ever had some black ghetto pussy? and Theo Von was like, what? Yeah, that's dope, man. Yeah, Rogan is great. Have you learned anything random from the Joe Rogan podcast? Because I'll be learning the most random information, bro.
That you let people talk and they make the money for you. You just gotta give them somewhere to come and talk.
What about your thoughts on, are you hip to what's happening with the alien stuff right now? Because they're saying, this guy went and testified to Congress that pretty much all but admitting that aliens are a real thing. Did you see that?
Fuck them aliens. Niggas still gotta pay their bills tomorrow.
Yo, this nigga ESTG said, man. That nigga said, man. That nigga said, man, fuck them aliens. Niggas gotta pay their bill. He just a real nigga. He don't get him. Why is you even doing the interview, ESTG, if you don't give a fuck about shit, right?
If an alien invasion happen, you still gonna have to.
Do you think aliens are real though, ESTG?
Man, how much do that affect you?
But do you think they're real?
I don't give a damn if they real. What they gonna change? They gonna get niggas out of jail?
I don't know.
Exactly. So fuck all that.
I just know Independence Day with Will Smith. You remember that movie?
No.
You never.
How the fuck this nigga never heard of nothing? Where the fuck? How old is this? Where's this nigga ESTG been at, bro? You never seen Will Smith Independence Day or ever heard of the movie Independence Day? That's kind of crazy.
Ever seen Independence Day?
When did that come out?
Shit. How old are you? You're a lot younger
29.
than me. Yeah, well, no, you're not that much younger than me. It came out in like 97.
I was 3 years old.
Yeah, it's a classic though. They come and they blow the White House up. Shit gets real. They were very aggressive.
They had to pay taxes at the end of that year, probably.
This is true. Do you guys pay a lot of taxes in Kentucky? Because I feel like in the South, they're a lot less in your pockets. Like in California, they be in our fucking pockets.
Taxes is a national government thing.
No, but I'm talking about state taxes. Because, yeah, obviously you're going to pay federal taxes on everything.
Yeah, I think it just depends on where you live at. If the property value is higher in certain places, the minimum wage is higher in Cali.
Yeah. So it's like a trade-off. Like, you pay more taxes, but you might make...
Y'all probably minimum wage for like $20.
I think it's 20.
Yeah.
What is it in Kentucky?
I don't know, but it ain't
like
nowhere near.
You hear that, y'all? Niggas always ask me, Q, what about California? I'm telling you, even if you don't do content and you don't... If you want to move to California and get you a regular job at McDonald's, let's just say McDonald's, at the minimum, you're going to be making $20 an hour for cleaning toilets at McDonald's. If so, hey, everybody talk about the price of living in Cali, but you do get paid. So it's kind of balances out. But if y'all want to get you some money, move on out to California, run it up.
20. Ain't nowhere near 20. So it just add up.
I never personally had a job out there for real, but like a real deal job, but I'm just giving y'all some free game.
The same.
How's what's the weather? I've never been to Kentucky. I've driven through Kentucky, but I've never like really hung out, right? Like summertime in Kentucky, is it humid? Is it hot? Like what is the vibe during because it's been hot as fuck. I'm from Phoenix. It was 119 last week when I was there. Mm-hmm. You could like cook an egg on the street. What's it like in Louisville summertime?
It's hot. It's like everywhere else. We get all 4 seasons.
All 4 seasons.
Yeah.
I love it. Did you grow up Cardinals fan? Because there's no, obviously, professional team. There's the Wildcats, and then in Louisville, you got the Cardinals. Donovan Mitchell, you know.
I don't shout out none of them.
No?
Nope, fuck them.
Yo, what is wrong with this nigga, bro? What's wrong with ESTG, bro? It's something like does he not like Bootleg Kev or something? Or what the fuck? This nigga drinking Sprites and smacking on the camera. Yo, smacking mouth ass, nigga. You don't like shit about nothing? Why the fuck are you doing the interview, bro?
They ain't giving none of my niggas no scholarships or nothing. Hell, none of my niggas get nowhere.
Well, you had a scholarship at Indiana State, right?
And not at Louisville.
Yeah. Did you try to go to Louisville and they just did? You had to go.
I don't even want to keep talking about the Louisville athletic program.
I got you. I respect that. Hey, well, it is what it is.
Oh, perfect. So for those of y'all who don't know, ESTG, I'm trying to put this mic somewhere where y'all can. I don't gotta fucking touch it. Pause. Like. But for those of y'all who know, ESTG had an actual football scholarship, or did I say it right? ESTG. He had a football scholarship. A lot of people was questioning him, like, how you a gangster and 5 years ago you was playing college football. I'm not here to fucking, break that down or nothing, but I just want to give y'all some insight on what he's talking about. I don't know why he said he don't want to talk about nothing. Man, I kind of feel like he don't fuck with Bootleg Kev. I'm just gonna be honest.
Like, I saw one of your interviews. You said that you were getting off papers in 2023. Are you officially off papers?
Yep.
How's that feel?
They still on my, I don't know, they just, the LMPD so dirty in Louisville, it's like one of them. Have you seen that Vice? Mm-hmm. Louisville police is different.
Terrible.
Yeah, they.
Because it's like you have to go and do the time, you have to deal with whatever you have to do, you have to pay your fine, but then they kind of keep these invisible handcuffs on you through probation.
I just always had a thing with the police. I never had I never you know how niggas be acting people teach them to not like the police.
Right.
I don't want to say his name. I think he got fired. He was involved in the Breonna Taylor shit though. One of the police officers. When I was little though, he walked a little group of us home at gunpoint though.
One of the dudes who were involved in the Breonna Taylor killing?
Over my granny's. I want to say Turtle Creek, if she lived in Turtle Creek. It was Turtle Creek or Ben Creek. I forgot what them is. They right next to each other, but yeah.
So when you were a kid, you and your friends, got walked home, the cop had y'all gunpoint?
Man, one of the dudes from the Breonna Taylor motherfucker, that shit just I don't know, it just, I had my own.
You had your own experience.
Yeah.
I see how they are on an everyday basis. I've been dealing with these motherfuckers my whole life.
Yeah, ain't no police. They ain't never helped me.
Are they still making it hard for you to do shows back home?
Yes. I had a show booked at the Yum Center. they told whoever it is, the security or whatever people, you know what I'm saying, told the promoter they didn't want me in there. Then the promoter was like, all right, well, I'm going to just have just Baby then. And he was like, no, because Baby might try to bring G out. Because he did before, like on some surprise shit, so. Yeah.
That's how they do, Mozzie, right? Mozzie in Sacramento, they won't let him perform nowhere. That's got to be, that's
and I do, don't nobody do as much for the city as we do, like, nobody. Like, I done donated more money, I done did giveaways, back to school giveaways, turkey drives, Christmas shit, you know what I'm saying, all type of shit. And they act like it ain't nothing. Like the last time I did a shoe giveaway last year, we gave away like retro Jordans, like good Jordans.
Right. Not the team Jordans.
Like a whole lot of shit, like probably like 500-600 pair of shoes, like all Jordans
and the powers that be don't give a fuck.
And it was crowded out there, and the news station made it look like it was a problem. Like it was a lot of instead of reporting on somebody giving all of this stuff away to the city, they made it look like it was ruckus and the police had to be called to control the system, which wasn't true. The police just came because that's what they do. Mm-hmm. But wasn't nothing going on out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Jesus.
They just try to flip it and make it something bad. Like, but a lot of it come from, you feel me, certain people in the community too, because it ain't like I don't know, a lot of street niggas that act like they so street, but they moms and shit be police officers and, you know what I'm saying, community watch motherfuckers, and then that turned into, you know what I'm saying, they tell one side of it, not the other side of it, and make a nigga look like a monster, but, you know what I'm saying.
How do you feel like you...
Niggas dry snitch to their mamas and shit, you feel me? Or tell them shit that's going on.
And then knowing that their mom...
Yeah. You feel me? But it's straight, though.
I was going to say, do you feel like when something like that happens, right, like the news covers an event that's supposed to be a positive event for the community, but they cover it in a negative light, is there anything you can do to help control that narrative?
Shit, I'm the one giving the shit. What more can you...
Well, like, I feel like, you know, like will you go online and, like, clear it up? Like, hey, today was, like, a good day. Like, despite what y'all heard.
Go online. Nah, because it don't be matter. You feel me? It don't be matter. I'm more of the gesture. I don't care how you receive it. I know it's coming from...
the intent.
Yeah, you know, I ain't even intent the actual concrete action, you feel me, of doing what I'm doing. Like, that's how it matters. I feel like intentions get misconstrued.
100%.
You can get life in jail with good intentions.
That's true. That's true. Who do you have on this project that's coming out Friday?
Gotti, Baby, Doug, who else I got? Gotti, Baby, Doug. Who else am I missing? Rollo.
We just had Rollo here last week.
Who? And yeah, Static. Me know Static Major.
Of course, it's Kentucky legend. Rest in peace.
Yeah, I got a song with Static.
How do you get the vote?
That's fucking huge, bro. That's a big deal. If y'all don't know Static Major, he was the nigga that died from the lean overdose with Lil Wayne. He was on the hook to Lollipop. She said she licked me. That was the nigga with the braids. Shawty wanna. He was like a singer, and he also did some work with I think he inspired or he helped write a song with Drake, or Drake was Drake's mentor, one of his mentors or something like that. R.I.P. I didn't know he was from Kentucky. I thought he was from Miami for some odd reason. Damn, Static Major. Yeah, damn. How the fuck? Let's see.
Of course, it's Kentucky legend. Rest in peace.
Yeah, I got a song with Static.
How do you get the vocals?
Static got 1 million songs.
I've heard he has like a crazy hard drive of unreleased stuff that people like.
Hard drives.
Drives, yeah. So do you go through his family? Like, do you go through, like, how do you get the Static Major?
Yeah, my people.
That's crazy. It's crazy, too, because we don't really, like he's one of the more prolific songwriters, you know? And, like, I feel like his influence is, like, never really, like, acknowledged like it should be.
I won't say they just opened up a Static Major exhibit in Louisville.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Finally, you feel me?
Damn. Hold on. Who else did that nigga write for, bro? God damn.
Or they working on it? Did they open it already? I think they trying to work on it. You know what I'm saying?
Is he on? Is it a verse or is it a hook from him?
play it for you. I don't want to say it's a hook, but he's all over the song.
Oh, that's fire. That's dope. Hey, we got to stop the interview.
All right, we're going to skip this. Shout out Bootleg Cal, support the nigga, but we ain't about to look at all these ads and shit. I'm trying to get like Bootleg Cal, man. Smash that like if y'all still watching, man.
Get that, like, tell me the process. Do they, like, let you come and, like, you're
Them
playing?
is my people. It ain't no.
I'm saying, but, like, let's say it's your people, right? Are you able to kind of, like, go through a few joints on the drive and be like, I like this one, or I like this one, or they send it to you and, like, hey, this one, you can have this one? Does that make sense?
They know I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Miss Booby, she's musically inclined. Like, a lot of people hit her for stuff, Drake, you know what I'm saying?
Was it on the original beat that it was cut on, or did you take the vocals and put it on a new beat?
She got the beat together with her people and then, you know what I'm saying, asked me what I changed if I like. I just wanted to let her do her thing, so, you know what I'm saying, Static can reemerge. He never left, but just kind of get more introduced to her, you know what I'm saying?
It is kind of crazy because, like, if we think about, like, Louisville and Kentucky overall, like, you guys are on, like, a run right now, you know? I mean, Bryson, yourself, Jack Harlow. I feel like you guys didn't really have too much of, like, a real national identity, but I feel like you, in particular, have really, like, represented, like, a side of Louisville that, like, we never really got to see through a guy like Bryson, because he's obviously an R&B singer. So, you know, for you, like, how important is that for you to still kind of, like, make sure you're kind of carrying the state, make sure you're representing the state nationally, make sure you represent the city, you know what I'm saying?
I don't feel no pressure. It's just me. I know a lot of people used to like to break it up with Bryce and Jack, but at this point, I feel like we got to stop breaking it up, because if we're going off sales and accolades and stuff, like, I'm like the guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't got no gimmicks or no funny shit with me. I just drop the music, feel me, live my life. And I got stats to prove it. And I know niggas arguing in the barbershop about who's better. Like, I got gold plex, platinum plex. As a lead artist, you know what I'm saying?
That's a big deal.
Got a gold album, the entire album.
It's a big deal, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't feel like they shouldn't jumble it up and say this type of music, this type, like, artist. I feel like I'm the
leading the forefront
of, you know what I'm saying, rap in general, not just Louisville.
I was gonna say, what market for you started to pick up on ESTG first outside of Louisville? Like, what was, like, that city you were like, oh, this is spreading, this is moving somewhere, I could actually go get a bag in this place? Like, was there a city that you remember that, like, really kind of, like,
it was just all at the same time, kind of like,
it just kind of all kind of happened like wildfire quick?
I just was moving around anyway, so people knew me, like, the streets knew me anyway. Then they come with the music, and we pop up. 80 niggas, 80 chains, 80 watches. It don't matter what, if you getting up there and humming, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What the fuck did that nigga just say? No, I don't know what you're saying, sir. 80 chains, 80 watches, just you know what I'm saying? That nigga Bootleg Cal, he's like, he just white dude, yeah. I don't even know what he said, nigga. That nigga can't talk, bro. I'm convinced. I'm gonna play a little bit, one more back a little bit. That nigga cannot talk, bro. That nigga lips in the way, pause.
Anyway, so people knew me, like, the streets knew me anyway. Then they come with the music, and we pop up. 80 niggas, 80 chains, 80 watches. It don't matter what, if you getting up there and humming, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They want to see what you talking about.
Yo, I've seen this picture of you at the NFL Combine.
Yeah.
Which...
What? Yeah, ain't seen no picture of no NFL.
Well, I saw you in, like, the NFL Combine looking like workout.
Yeah, like a workout.
Was that just a workout you were doing for a team?
I don't know. How you see the picture? You ain't read the article that came with it?
I just saw a YouTube video where they were talking about you, and, like, I was just watching some of your high school highlights and your college shit. Like, I saw, like...
What YouTube video you seen?
Dude, I don't know, man. It was like a YouTube video. It showed, like, you announcing that you're going to Indiana State, and...
What's a YouTube video called?
I don't know. I just literally typed in ESTG football highlights. And I was like, damn, this dude was a beast. You played linebacker, right?
What do that got to do with music and shit right now?
No, I'm just curious because I'm a big football fan. So, like, I'm just like, I'm a huge football fan, and I find it.
That nigga don't want to talk about that shit, bro, because he know that everybody was saying, how the fuck is you a super gangster 5 years after you was a super prep kid at fucking college? When I say prep, I don't mean like a square. I'm just saying you was in college. I remember that because when I first discovered ESTG, I thought that nigga was straight off the block. I was like, this nigga definitely didn't kill 30 niggas, man. I'm just saying, not literally. I'm just saying he definitely done a lot of shit. You feel me? He don't like that, and it's also kind of like the effect of he trying to bury that shit because he don't want people to. He don't want it to affect his. He don't want it to affect his rap image. Niggas might start calling him square or he lame or he's a schoolboy, which I'm pretty sure people have already said. I think he got some ops too. I think the ops be dissing. I can't remember who they was, but I remember seeing a diss video. They look a little broke or whatever. No offense. I'm sorry if y'all see this, the ops. Y'all just didn't look like y'all was having money like him. I'm just saying. But he don't like that. Why he scared? Why you running from that? Why is you? I mean, it's his business. It's his business though.
What do that got to do with music and shit right now?
No, I'm just curious because I'm a big football fan. So like, I'm just like, I'm a huge football fan, and I find it fascinating that like you really like have like a real high level like football run. You know what I'm saying? Before the rap shit like took off. So yeah, I just think it's fast. It's obviously a part of your story. So I know it doesn't have anything to do with what's going on right now, but that's fair. I was gonna ask you like when it comes to, I remember when you signed with Gotti. I remember the viral moment where there was just all this cash, and at that time I feel like there was like a bidding war going on for ESTG at that moment. One, what made you rock with Gotti, and what is something over the last 2 or 3 years that you have learned?
That nigga looking.
Well, for the very first time in Bootleg Head podcast history, we had someone walk off of the set. Interesting. Oh, well, there's the ESTG interview that he was 2 hours late for. Hey, what up, man?
Hey, yo. That nigga ain't like that football shit, bro. Why you so embarrassed, man? Why is you so embarrassed, bro? The fuck? It's your past, nigga. Got me thinking that the nigga hiding something. Now you got me thinking that I wouldn't give a fuck. Because if I knew I was a killer then, I'm a killer now. Whenever I was in whatever I was doing, I don't give a fuck. But I could also understand he don't want to talk about old ass shit like that. But come on, my dog. Come on, man. I know you ain't that sensitive, ESTG, but y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Shout out Bootleg Kev too. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, man. I'm gone.